Kia ora, kia ora, I'm Kuru. Welcome back. This is my State of Decay 2 Green Zone to Lethal Zone playthrough, and we are up to Nightmare Zone after completing the Dread Legacy just a couple days ago, really. So for Nightmare, we're doing Providence Ridge. Whack her on up to Nightmare. Oh, I have a maximum of 4 members in my community at any one time. If one dies, I can replace them. But if I do that, then I only get 1 replacement throughout the whole playthrough. So that means if I use it in Nightmare, I can't use a replacement in Lethal Zone, where I will have 5. So I do have that to consider. So we're going to fill out with randoms. Let's see. That looks good enough. Let's just start with that, shall we? So we've got Margarita, Benjamin, and Tendog. Sabrina Dempsey. Dog will eat anything? Wonder if that is a food bonus. We will find out. So let's start our community. So it's been a long time since I've done anything in Nightmare. Back in my day, on Nightmare, you used to get 10 influence for a bloater or a screamer, stuff like that. And there certainly weren't plague freaks, which I believe there are in the game now. So I'm looking forward to this. It should be a little harder than I remember, and could give me a bit of a challenge.
The whole nomad thing. We need to find a new place to live.
Now the annoying thing at the beginning of the game, Undead Labs, if you're listening, which I know you're not,
or take one,
is at the beginning, every time you talk to them, they say the same thing over and over again, and it gets quite whiny if you're not doing the whole base thing.
Awesome.
So that's nice. That's nice in Nightmare. Between me and the base, a horde. And a zombie sneaking up behind us as well. Alright, so let's just take stock. We're not going to wade through them. It is early in the morning. We have time.
Maybe someone would want this.
Like me. So that's pretty cool. We got our fuel can, which means we can fill the car up. And then arrive in style. In saying that, we might draw that horde up with us. No, you know, I think we'll be alright. Yeah, okay, we'll just bum rush the base. Get this game going. If it was lethal, I wouldn't be doing this. I'd be going down to the...
Ton of Zeds about to land right on us.
Wow, that was quick. Feral on point. Is it a horde? Is it a feral pack? If it is, we could be in trouble. Us and our pipes. Back to what you were doing.
I got here in no time at all.
Okay, watching out for spawns. There be one. And seeing as we haven't really given ourselves away, we'll do it the silent way. Gave him the silent treatment. Badum. Psh. Thank you, I'll be here a week.
Look out, Zeds.
Hey! They just spawned. Oh.
It looks pretty safe. I think we should claim this place and move in.
Yeah, let's do that immediately.
I'm in total agreement.
Done. So, cool thing about Providence Bridge, you start with an infirmary.
Materials. We'll need them to improve this place.
We found an area that might be worth exploring if you have the time.
Alright, so let's check out our dudes. Tech support, retro gamer, anxious all the time. So, that wasn't actually on the screen when I served them up, so that's been a revealed trait. Oh, walker, cigar enthusiast. Not great for cardio. Yeah, there we go. We'll eat anything. Minus 50% food consumed per day. On Nightmare, I think it's 1.5 per survivor. 4 a day. There's 3 of us. Minus a half. I can't do the math. Yeah, it's 1.5 or something. We will find out. My math is just so bad. I'm not even going to try and figure that out. But if you want to, put it in the comments. You're more than welcome. Free food. It's not a huge amount.
Hey guys, things are looking good so far over here.
He's happy. Look at that.
Sweet.
Morale is stable.
This better be good enough, because I'm calling it done.
Nice.
And we need materials.
Look, if we had a workshop, we could repair our busted weapons. That's just science, people.
Yeah, and we can do that.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
Yeah, it's a pretty good start, to be honest. So in terms of... Oh, they're all much of a muchness when it comes to doing stuff. But we'll take Margarita because her morale is depressed. So she's going to be the hardest one to keep happy. Here's our feral. So yeah, I'm not expecting plague ferals. I don't think they're in Nightmare. I'm pretty sure they're not. But I think I may meet plague bloaters and plague screamers. So that introduces a new element, because in old Nightmare you didn't get those. You just got the normal ones, which meant normal screamers spawned in normal zombies.
Hey, watch out for that horde.
Now if we've got plague screamers, they're going to spawn in, well, much more horrible things. There he is. Gonna have to deal with him.
It was a pain in the ass, but it's done.
Oh wow, that was real quick. That'll be that global build action speed for the first 12 minutes plus 500%, so done in no time. Got anything else? Oh, yep.
Yes, that's a screamer, all right.
Might be worth investigating him
That
just to
bloater
see
could be
what
bad
time.
news.
And that bloater.
Nothing more to see here.
Alright, there we go. So checking on the map. Screamer bloater horde. We could get around to these areas here. So they're actually already on the map now. And by plague hearts. So all this is claimed by plague hearts. This is plague territory all down here. He's quite a roamer, that feral. We'll have to be a bit careful. I'm glad to see one, actually. I'm glad to see one early on in the game. Otherwise, you know, for an experienced player, there's no feral to keep you honest. You know, the beginning can be a bit of a giveaway because it's, you know, it's pretty quiet while your standing is low. I don't know what I'm going to do about this bloater. I just want to see him. See if he's a plague bloater. So he is. Alright, so he can stay there. And our screamer. Probably be a plague screamer as well. Yeah. Sure is. Facing the wrong way. What we might do, if he doesn't turn around, he's turning around. Fuck. Ooh. Wow, he barfed real quick. Somehow missed me and didn't alert this guy. Right. Okay, so we need some stuff. Particularly something like a crossbow or any sort of firearm. and reverting back to my old beginner days of Crouch Simulator. Nightmare. I'm reverting to the stealth game. Because this is Nightmare. I'm expecting them to do a fair bit of damage. I'm expecting there to be life-threatening situations. Really want to get in that shed without that bloater signal.
Seems to be locked.
And it will stay that way for now. Not the best. Early doors. Sounds like we got some company. Prepare for ambush. You missed. Yeah, you got to watch the ones which spawn inside the house. They're often ambushes. And even though they might amble around the furniture, ooh, like they did, they suddenly spring on you faster than you expect. Now, I said all there for a minute because I got a parang, and I do like the
Great, I'm
parang.
totally keeping it.
He's keeping the toilet. Oh, deodorant stick. I thought it was toilet paper. Here we go. There's a parang. Right, there's our cleaver. Our parang. Lower dismember, but look at that lethality. So if you're going to swing a bladed weapon, it may as well take their heads off.
Looks like we're safe for now.
So if you're new to the
I guess
channel,
that's everything here.
just a big welcome. I hope you enjoy. We're moving up from green zone to lethal zone. I'm kind of still hear him. Maybe he's alone.
This might take some effort.
See on the inside of that.
I hear something. Probably more dead.
Alright, now let's see if they brought our friend the bloater. No sign of him. Good. This is a good place to hit early on. For sure.
Seriously, this is it?
I'm really hoping we get a firearm out of this. More ammunition. For a caliber of gun which is usually hard to find a suppressor for, or unable to suppress it. Alright, lots of ammo. Gonna run out of space already. Get those. Shotgun shells. Not a massive fan of shotguns, but they have their place. And a pipe bomb. So we're going to ditch these 4 parts and we'll take our pipe bombs. And we probably don't need this stuff as well. I'm just going to load up with ammo, seeing we've come all this way. And head back to base. Oh, another screamer.
If you get close to that screamer, he'll barf all over you.
As we nearly found out early on. That would have been a pretty bad start to the game, I tell you. And I am a notoriously cold starter. Oh, loader walked all the way over there. We'll just bypass them. Taking a more measured approach to the beginning of this game on Nightmare level. You have to be a little cautious, can't just run around like on the earlier levels, because the difficulty does start ramping up. And we're not particularly well equipped. Alright, so that's it's not a bad start. I think we'll trek down to the sealed storage lockers as well, and we'll see what we can find. At the moment, we're just picking around our feet at the moment. We could go further to town, but interestingly, we can't see where the plague hearts are, so that's good. Now I'm not sure that's been the way, but certainly as I've been playing on the Green Zone Standard and Dread, they show you where all the plague hearts are at the start on the map. Makes things pretty straightforward. Because I'm getting a bit close to where that feral is. He hiding? Imagine he's still there. Oh. That guy over there, in fact. Keepus creepus. I don't really want to take him on at this level. I can, but with just a lead pipe, that would hurt. One-on-one, it probably wouldn't be a problem, but yeah, freaks already. Like quite a few. How many bloaters is that we've seen so far? Yeah, we're gonna have to be on our toes. Now, it's not the time to underestimate this level. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, so it looks like either in the last update or potentially prior, Nightmare mode
There's nothing worthwhile here.
does not reveal where the plague hearts are located. Chances are it's there, or it could even be there because their radius is huge. We not check this place. Oof. Kind of eating my way, so I had to drop. Now, these areas are not in the plague area. That's worth an investigation. So head's on swivel at the moment.
By the look and smell of this area, I'd say a plague heart is close by. Probably plague Zeds too.
Well, we don't seem to be... Ah, right, so there's it. Ah, it turned up. Right. Maybe just once you enter the plague area.
Keep an eye out for Zeds.
Plague territory. Ah! We could have company. Need to get outside. I don't want to be pinned in by freaks.
I need to finish it.
Ooh, plagues. Come on. Oh, what happened? Oh, they disappeared. That's super glitchy, man. That's such a problem. Really got to fix that. All I was trying and execute. It looked like it was stalled or something got in the way and they all disappeared. So that goes to show. One zombie screaming brought in 3 plague zombies. In these tight spaces, could get a little nasty, a little dicey. Let's check out the house. Ooh, 9 containers.
Some good stuff to find here.
Yeah, it might be. Got company as well. Oh, we had company.
I wonder if there are long-term biological effects from exploring plague territory.
Quite secure. Oh, so sorely tempted to fast search, but hey. Maybe when we get down to the last one and it's time to go. But if we have to leave this place, that would be a shame.
Oh, nice.
She the cigar enthusiast? Would she smoke menthols? Utilities. No, I haven't really used utilities a lot. I know it can give you the hydroponics, as long as you've got chemistry as well. And we've just been finding junk. Yeah, we're just going to go and come back. Got our materials. We're in no rush on this one. I think on the earlier levels, I've probably been rushing things a little bit. Trying to get to Nightmare. Although Dread was fun. Dread was a fun level. Keeping an eye out for our four-legged friends. We'll just give them a wide berth. We'll give them a wide berth. Give everyone a wide berth. Another blue door. Heading the other way. There's a screamer we'll probably have to deal with. Can't afford him seeing us and calling over the feral. That just would not do.
I don't like Zeds with big mouths.
It didn't pop up on screen whether that I got any influence for killing that screamer. I'm wondering whether they've ditched that. Which would be kind of cool because it's pretty easy just to get influenced by going out there and killing a lot of things. Which on one hand was kind of good because you could go out and even if you failed the missions that you're actually trying to do, etc., and you killed a lot of stuff, you still came back with influence and could continue on. But I think
what I brought in.
If they have removed influence from the freaks, then it puts more emphasis and importance on completing missions successfully, so that you can continue to build out that influence and get some of the more important stuff, which I think I like. I think I like because it is a bit easy just to go ham for a while, get your influence up that way without really engaging with the game, and I think that's kind of where they're going. So Margarita is now a citizen, target of sympathy. This one, labor. That's pretty good. That's one labor. And meal plan. Wow, this guy's pretty important. And he's a driver, which is handy. So driving is just for him. I thought that those bonuses might affect all your community, but they do not. Because when they do, it will have in brackets community, which is a nice little add by Undead Labs in the beta. That looks like they've beefed it. Buffed it up, the stealth endurance. I think it used to be like 25 and 30 and maybe 50 or something like that, but that's awesome. So he's my driver for going fair distances, which we're not for a bit. But Margarita's going to take a break. And 10 dog, is it? Top dog. 10 dog.
Just dropped off some goodies.
10 dog.
Hope it helps.
Someone just dropped off some goodies. Good work. Be alright with snacks. And is that the best weapon we got? Yeah, that's right, because we dropped all the others. So we actually will be keeping an eye out for... I could swap out the backpack with the with Margarita. But no. Never know. Might find a crossbow in here.
Well, it's not really anything special.
Hey, there's a tire iron. It's better, so... Cars are busted up, so a toolkit would be nice. Chances of finding one in the campsite are pretty slim. But to range much further is a bit risky. Bring it down that way. Alright, so where do we want to hit? We'll head towards this campsite. Others may pop up on the map as we get closer to them. I just kind of get the feeling there's more than that. Day one. Another thing about the introduction of plague freaks is their impact on followers. I think I might have been talking about this earlier and then got distracted. But when I was playing Nightmare back in the day, when this was all fields, I would almost always take a follower with me with a decent firearm. And I'd generally stand off from zombie hordes, and the follower could go to work with a whatever firearm that I gave them. And they were generally pretty good. Now sometimes they did the dumb thing and run up and all of that sort of thing, and that can be the problem now, in that in the good old days, if they got, you know, surprised or did something stupid and got hit by a bloater, it would be normal bloater gas, which would hurt their health and their stat. Now I've got increased blood plague to worry about.
Well, I don't hear anything lurking about.
So that does change things a little. But I quite like having followers in principle. They can be quite useful. But ever since I've sort of been playing Lethal Zone, I've found they tend to die like flies. Where might that be? Outside? Outside. Okay, so meds are always good. I aggro this bloater.
Stay away from that cloud.
Any zombies interested in that? Nope. Starting to get dark, and we still haven't found a firearm. I think I've been a bit unlucky so far.
Locked.
Right. I need to update my settings. My key bindings.
Yeah, definitely locked. Seems to be clear.
That was a scream. It didn't look like one. Cut them out. Okay, we're winning the war on parts. That's nice. All right. We're going to push on a little bit further. We got this last campsite. See on the hill. And just hang out. Yeah. At the entrance to Camp Winchester, just about. Not a great return. Bits and bobs. On the other hand,
I have to slow down.
we have got this far without a scratch. I've been pretty cautious. Ooh. I'm coming up this way because down the road was the screamer. He may have moved around some. We don't want to mess with him. Not Not if we don't need to. Oh, there we go. So, what else can we build? Can build a rain collector. Just to do something with my materials. Got enough beds, so we're all good. Watchtower is 10. Don't really need one. The bayside water will help with morale. And pills if we need them. And some painkillers. So getting some ammo and some fuel would be nice. Getting a bit desperate for weapons. I might grab the car and pop down to the military outpost.
Feel like tagging along?
Okay, your lead.
Of course I'll go with you.
Alright, we'll go with our driver. Oh, he's got an 8 backpack. That's pretty cool. It's a terrible backpack, the 12, but it's better than what I've got. And the hatchet is probably okay. And she's a bit damaged, so we'll have to be careful. No doors, McGee. Floater at the bottom of the hill. Here comes a screamer. Probably should have checked that out first. We'll come up the hill, hopefully. There he is. Can we bum rush him? Another one. Whoop.
Let's be careful. There's a few nearby.
It disappeared again. It's happening a lot. It's not ideal.
That bloater looks nasty.
There are more screamers about. Ooh. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Loaders incoming. Dude. Follower, to me, to me. Whoa. All right. This way.
Can't do it. I need a break. Down to my last one.
Yep, unscratched. Like that, is it? How's Team Dog? A bit hurt, actually.
Don't be gone for too long. If I don't get treatment, I'm afraid I won't be of use to anyone.
Wow. Nice. Nice. Nice little ambush. Where might I get a toolkit? Secluded house. Gonna make another run. Another screamer. Z. Alright, I'm just going to change my controls here. Remote controls. Combat, combat, combat. Grapple. Yeah. Much better.
I'm finally ready to get back on my feet. Sorry to be a burden.
That feral is still over there. That'll be him. You see me? Got it. Lost me.
Got a freak in my sights here.
Really? Who's in whose sights? No gun McGee. Well, I am impressed. Nightmare is keeping me on my toes. There are a heck of a lot of freaks just...
Shit, it's a feral. Those fuckers are fast.
Is that another one? It is another one. Yeah. Wow. I don't remember Nightmare having those so early on in the game. Two ferals just wandering around in this number of freaks. I think they've buffed the difficulty a bit. So I'm sitting here going, now what do I do? I'm thinking I still have to try that run. Gamble. We really didn't get anything good. Just go a little carefully because there is a bloater around. No. And there's bound to be more.
Gotta stay frosty.
Yeah.
Plague zombies all over the place.
Agreed. I wonder if in State of Decay 3 they'll let you leave the engine running. We really need some firearms.
Well, at least it's something.
Yeah, they're actually pretty decent. Curious. Creepers, creepers. I wasn't this careful last time I played Lethal.
Not bad.
Yeah. There we go. The tide is turning. I didn't even see what type of gun it was. I assume it was an AR-15. I'll have a look. Yep. And good nick too. Undamaged. Unsuppressed. I am unsuppressed.
We got a Z-free zone here.
Oh, sweet. I don't think I'm quite in the zone of,
This load's gonna wear me out.
you'll be fine, you'll be fine. But when it's time to go, it's time to go.
Nothing left to see here.
$4.39. We could outpost this place if we wanted. What are our priorities? Food. Meds usually. That's usually how it rolls. Food and meds, food and meds, food and meds. Alright. Burgled. I'm going to say it again. I am impressed. Now I'm tempted to swing around and visit these guys. If I do that, I should go back to base, pick up some tradables, bring them down here, trade with these guys, head up the road, try and find a rucksack of materials. Oop. And possibly also a toolkit. Might have to pop that bloater. Be noisy. But necessary. Ha! This guy's supposed to be a driver. My bad, dude. I'm making you look bad. I've got some explosives, which would be handy for play cards. Oh my word, what is up with that? There we go. Oh, this is a nasty pairing. Oh, and he's waiting in the wings as well. All right. Enough is enough.
Careful, don't breathe any of that.
Good shooting, Tex. Could go take out those ferals as well. No, he's brought us, told his friends.
Man, I'm out of gas.
You're doing fine, mate. You're doing fine. Top up for ammo.
Okay, that's my last mag.
And start shooting. It will have to do. Do we want utilities? We've got computers and we've got driving. So, negatory. Are you in,
As long as
dudes?
that plague heart is around, we can't really secure this place.
How's it going? The safest way
Go
to
on,
collect
mate.
samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment. Let me tell you, it ain't pretty. Or you could just destroy
Bingo.
the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. Before you get started, you'd better load up and be ready to fight.
Guess
Helping
what?
out like this is a good way to make friends.
Guess what? It just crashed, folks.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
Escape. Escape. Attach mod. Attach mod. Buggy, man. Real buggy. That's disappointing. Alright, well, we'll just pause things here momentarily and then jump back in.
We just finished that big project. Well done, everyone.
Well, we managed to make it back,
Hey, folks. We sure would
and
appreciate
somehow
some
we got
help over
another
here.
suppressor out of it.
Keep an eye out for me.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks.
Agree to find. Ah, right. And we.
The safest way to collect
Right.
samples is by killing plague zombies. The best place to find them is in the territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment.
This is stuff that I sold.
Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself to get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous. This won't be easy, so you should bring the best equipment you have on hand.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, we're after some
Helping
more
out like this is a
materials,
good way to
and
make
here they
friends.
are.
Let's hope this pays off. We could use allies out here.
I spotted a feral.
Pretty sure I'm suppressed.
Fuck. I'm beat.
Hang in there, buddy. You got a crossbow. Oh, an infestation already. Okay, well, we need food. So yeah. I was mainly coming for materials, which I was able to purchase. And while we're down here, let's see what else we can get. We're fast searching now. Ah, see, disappeared.
Oh man, empty again.
Yeah, it's a bit of an issue. All right, so there's a bit of food. We do need gas. Need a bit of blood plague too. Cool, got some. Awesome.
A rookie move, dipshit.
Ooh. That was a very respectful zombie. Waiting for me to finish off his friend.
That shit's gonna slow me down.
Okay, we need fuel.
Excellent.
More fuel. Fair enough. Fuel for mollies. Come back out. Grab it on the way past.
This place looks safe for now.
Good. More stuff to trade.
Nothing here.
Alright then.
This load's gonna wear me out. Let me make you an offer.
I don't see why not.
You good? And we might as well just search next door.
Just what I like to see. No zits.
Nice. Nice.
That's the last of that shit.
Alright, well, we need to come back at some point in the future.
Gotta stay frosty. Plague zombs all over the place.
Well, that was a good loot. No toolkit. That's okay, the car's still going. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna try and keep using the driver for driving missions. Even got a molly. And should we ever get another gun, boom boom. Got another suppressor. Awesome sauce. So, have we got enough to upgrade our infirmary? No, we don't. We really want to do that, don't we? We can upgrade our infirmary. Which we should be able to get here, so we are going to go back. And I might even take that molly.
On the bright side, the world's a lot quieter
Nah,
than
we'll
it
be
used to
fine.
be.
We won't need it. Famous last words. I don't need that molly. Hold my beer. I had room on my back. I should have searched while I was down there, to be honest, but never mind. We're going back. We'll get it sorted. Might as well search this shop while we're here. Rest of this place. Might find more books. Mechanic's pretty good.
Shit, hardly worth the effort.
Chems are always good, man. Need them for all sorts of things. Munitions. Certain facilities.
Time to bail on this dump.
Like the latrine. I didn't say great facilities. There's probably better ones which require chemical, but they don't quite spring to mind straight away. Alright. Here's where we need to be a little bit careful because of the plague fog. Will interfere with our vision. Do you hear that? I hear that. Aha. Can I get to him? That's just weird. Don't be locked.
No sign of the rotten bastards.
Ooh! No sign of the rotten bastards. Neck minute. Oof. This dude needs glasses. That's a tricky late spawn. Had that before. Been standing in building for about 10 seconds. Yes. Shooting, yeah, shooting zombies and the like. And then it started spawning. Like shooting from outside the building because it was safe. Beware second auto repair shots. Coolio. Oh, this is a pretty good start. All things considered. So, with that driving skill in the bonus, I am going to try and test out like the stealth of the car. I think it's going to be a really, really, really good skill. I mean, you could take this guy along as a follower. And just have him drive the car up and then switch out. Even with the AR-15 to look after himself, it'll be all good. But the first thing we want, well, let's turn on some water, get our morale up. And we'll build level 2 infirmary so that we passively heal our community. It's got to be one of the first things. And then we're back out there. We're back out there. But that'll be in the next video. So, Nightmare, what do I think so far? I like the addition of the plague freaks, sans plague ferals. I think that helps ramp up the difficulty between dread and lethal, because I went from dread prior to beta and prior to plague freaks being in there, and went up to lethal zone, and I found it a massive step up. I nearly wiped, which is to me is an anathema, and it took me about 50 days, I kid you not, to finish my lethal playthrough. So yeah, that was a real big learning journey for me. So, and I'd played the game a fair bit. Like, I wasn't brand new, and I certainly wasn't brand new to the game. I certainly wasn't an expert, but I would call myself a solid Nightmare player. You know, I was comfortable in the Nightmare zone, and I was extremely uncomfortable in lethal. So this feels like it is starting to smooth that curve out, which I think is a good thing. I think otherwise, you know, some players will go from, say, dread to lethal, or even old Nightmare to lethal, and yeah, if you're not ready for it, it's very confronting. Very confronting. But I like what I've seen so far. It's kept me on my toes, and there's been a few times I've had to back out and get away, and things have gotten a little bit dicey. So awesome! I'm looking forward to the rest of the series, and I hope to have you guys here for it. Really appreciate that. Hit a like, hit a subscribe if you enjoy what you see and you enjoyed the video. And until next time, ka kite. Bye for now.